My name is Gianna Mashur, and along with Jessica Zhao and Elizabeth Park, we're going to be teaching the subjunctive in terms of adverbial clauses. So here we have the escapa a phrases, en caso de que, sin que, con tal de que, antes de que, para que, a no ser que, a menos que, a fin de que, and a condición de que. And these phrases will always trigger the subjunctive mood. So whenever we have these certain phrases, we know that the verb that follows after them will be in the subjunctive mood without question. While there are some phrases that trigger the subjunctive or the indicative based on their context, any of these phrases will always trigger the subjunctive mood after them. So here we have some phrases including después de que, en cuanto, hasta que, mientras que, y tan pronto como. And these phrases can either trigger the subjunctive or the indicative. And this is dependent on whether the action has already occurred, in which it would be in the indicative form, or whether the action is yet to occur and has not yet occurred, where it would be in the subjunctive form. So if you have these phrases, they can trigger either subjunctive or indicative, depending on the rest of the context of the sentence and whether the action has occurred or is yet to occur. And finally, we have aunque. So aunque triggers both the subjunctive and the indicative, depending on the context that it's in. So if you're using the word to mean even though, as we're using here, so this sentence basically says that my parents screamed at me even though they knew that I had a good excuse. That would be in the indicative form, as we see here with tango, that's in the indicative form, because even though signals that there is no undoubt or uncertainty. Therefore, aunque is used in the indicative form. However, we use it in the subjunctive form if aunque is meant to say even if. So this sentence is basically saying, I am not going to the movie even if my friends say that it is really good. So this is basically in the subjunctive mood because even if implies that the action has not yet occurred and there's uncertainty to whether the action will occur or not. Therefore, the subjunctive mood of the verb after aunque is used. So for these two words, it's the same word, but depending on the context in which it's used, and if there's certainty or uncertainty, it will either be followed by the subjunctive mood or the indicative tense.